I'm going to be showing you how to customize your screen. This is particularly for Apple, just because that's what I have. But I am going to go over how to get the cute pictures and how to do all of that. So first of all, the wallpapers you have available if you are part of my studio. This is one I just created this morning, but I will be putting this in the studio. But I like doing this because it kind of separates stuff. So when I give it to you in the studio, it never has these words. But for me personally, I keep all my studio stuff up here, any work stuff down here, anything I need to file away, current projects. So a lot of time, like here's current projects, but this is actually done. So I can just drag it over here. And I know that at some point when I'm ready, usually on Fridays, I like to clean my desktop. I can do that and put my file away stuff. And then down here, I just have this blank space to kind of do fun stuff is what I like to do. So first things first, in order to get these widgets, you go to the top of your screen where it says the date and time, and you click that and you go to edit widgets. And then this is going to pop up and there are a lot of different options. So the calendar, for example, you can choose your calendar. Now this is if you use Apple Calendar. Okay, make sure this on this Mac is selected. There are certain apps that you can, or widgets that you can add on here, but it'll go through your phone. So a lot of times in order to open it, it'll say like, open up your phone. And then to me, that's kind of pointless because it's like, I don't want to open my phone just to open something on my computer. So I always make sure it's on this Mac, and there's certain ones I don't use. For instance, this Dwell is pretty cool, but you have to open up your phone in order for it to show up. So I do not use that one. Okay, so for calendar, you have so many different options. So you have like, here's just one that's up next. Here's like a smaller condensed one. This one gives you just today and tomorrow. This one is the one I use. It gives you like 3 days, I think. And then this one just gives you like times. So all you do is you can just click the plus button and it'll go somewhere. Sometimes I don't like that because it will move your stuff around, but if you move it away from there, it'll move stuff back, if that makes sense. You can also just drag it. So I can drag it right there. So like, look, if I go like this, now my folder's all over the place. But if I move it, they're going to go right back where they were. So you can just kind of decide where you want to put them. But it will definitely reorganize your stuff. But then if you just move it back, it goes away. So that's how you do that. If you don't want it, you can click this little minus button. Also, if you're on this page, you can like left click and then you can remove it. You can edit it, whatever you want. Okay, so that's calendar. For me, this one right here is Notion. So all the popular Notion things I do, if I want to, pull up my meals and recipes, any of my work stuff, I use that there. I have my temperature, so I can be super depressed that it's 113 today. I'm just kidding, but it is. So I have my weather, and then I have my pictures. So I think what the people were asking about, or what I've got, someone was asking this in the community, but I've also gotten this question a lot about the pictures. So let's go over the pictures. The pictures are called WidgetSmith. Now that is going to be something from your phone, but you set it up on your phone, and then once it's here, it's here. Okay, so let's move over to my phone and then we'll come back here. So this is the app that we use, WidgetSmith, and you have small images, medium, large, and all you do is you just say, you could click that or just say add medium. It'll be on photos. Sorry, it's not really, here we go. You would click photo, choose from photos, and then you would just scroll through and, find a photo you want to use. And then you can just move it and adjust it and then click save. And then you kind of just pay attention to the numbers. So when we go back to the computer, there will be a medium 3, medium 2, and you will just choose the one that you want. So now that we have it set up on our phone, we are going to come back over here to the date and time, click it, click edit widgets, and scroll all the way down to WidgetSmith. And then you will choose whichever one you did. So if you did a small picture, medium, so you saw that I added a medium picture, so I'm going to click it here. It says please choose picture, and now I'm going to click and choose whichever one, which I think it was 3. So I'm going to click medium 3, click OK, and now I have that picture here. And so now I can maybe put it right there. And now I have it. And you can always change these. So you can just, again, right click edit WidgetSmith, and I can change that one. If I don't want small number 4, I can change it to something else. So that is how I got all of these pictures here. There's a lot of things you can kind of do over here. You can also put them over here. So over here in this area, all I have is the weather again. I have this charging thing that tells me just how much my mouse pad is, or my trackpad is charged, how much my keyboard is, and my headphones. You can do reminders if you use reminders. There are lots of different stuff. You can just have clocks. You can do notes if you use your notes often. You can do photos if you use Apple Photos. So that's another way you could do this, except theirs is just like appreciate special memories. Like it's between your favorite, like featured and memory photos. And I don't really keep photos on my computer. And so that's why I use the WidgetSmith instead, because I can choose the exact one, where a lot of these, they will choose an album and they'll shuffle through it throughout the day. So that would be another option though. If you have a bunch of pictures that you want to use, you could send that to your computer and put it in an album, and then you would click this and you would choose that album. So you would say album favorites, and then it would basically shuffle through all of those photos. You could do podcasts. So if you listen to podcasts a lot on your computer, you could put that on the screen and it would just launch the podcasts. And then I was going to show you reminders. Yeah, so reminders is the other one. So you can just choose a list. So like I have a grocery list always on here. And so you can do that, and then it'll just open it really quickly, and then you can add something to your list. So that's another one I like to do. I've used reminders in different ways. Previously I've used them for like morning routine and evening routine, work to-do list, personal to-do list. Now I kind of use other stuff, so I just use it for groceries. But if you do use it for more stuff, then this might be a good idea for you. And that is basically it. Again, if you ever need to delete anything, you just click it. I'm sorry, my dogs are barking, but I'm not going to re-record this. And you click remove widget and it'll be removed. So that is how you customize your home screen.